If you've been scrolling through endless videos trying to decide which at-home skin tech gadget actually lives up to the hype, you're not alone. The market is flooded with miracle wands promising tighter, brighter skin, but most of them either fall short on performance or feel like a pricey gimmick. That lingering doubt whether you'll waste money on something that just buzzes and never delivers keeps a lot of us on the fence. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. In the next few minutes I'm going to walk through the NuDerma Professional Skin Therapy Wand, break down what it really does for everyday use, and help you figure out if it's worth slotting into your beauty routine. First off, the NuDerma is marketed as a portable skin therapy device that uses high-frequency energy through 6 interchangeable wands, including both neon and argon tips. The company leans heavily on the Cosmopolitan 2023 Holy Grail badge, which sounds impressive until you realize it's more of a marketing award than a scientific endorsement. That said, the core idea behind high-frequency therapy isn't new. Dermatologists have used it for decades to increase circulation, promote collagen, and improve product absorption. The NuDerma tries to bring that clinic experience to the bathroom counter, so the question becomes, does the home version translate into noticeable results without the extra cost of professional treatments? Let's start with who would actually benefit from this kind of device. If you're already diligent about a skincare regimen, cleanser, toner, serum, moisturizer, and you've hit a plateau where your skin feels fine but not quite the glow you're after, the NuDerma could be a useful booster. The high-frequency wands claim to open microchannels in the epidermis, allowing serums and creams to penetrate deeper. In practice, that means you might notice a bit more slip when applying a hyaluronic acid serum right after a session, as the product spreads more evenly. For people dealing with mild acne, the Argon wand's purported antibacterial effect could help calm occasional breakouts, especially when paired with a salicylic treatment. If you enjoy a spa-like ritual and don't mind spending a few minutes each morning or evening with a handheld device, the NuDerma fits nicely into that routine. On the flip side, if you're looking for a dramatic, overnight transformation, you should temper your expectations. The device doesn't contain any active ingredients, it merely stimulates your skin's own processes. People with very sensitive skin or rosacea might experience a mild tingling sensation that can feel uncomfortable, especially if they crank the intensity too high. Also, the total body claim, meaning you can use the wands on the neck, colletage, or even the back, sounds appealing, but the device's power output is modest. You won't get the same level of tightening you'd see from a professional radiofrequency (RF) treatment, which can penetrate deeper layers. So if you're hoping to replace a professional RF lift with a $200 wand, you'll likely be disappointed. Now, let's talk about the actual experience of using the NuDerma. The unit is small enough to fit in a vanity drawer, and the rechargeable battery lasts for roughly 10 full-cycle sessions before needing a recharge enough for a week if you're using it daily. Changing the wands is straightforward, each tip clicks into place, and the device automatically detects the wand type, adjusting the frequency range accordingly. The neon mushroom wand feels the most spa-like because its broad surface distributes the energy over a larger area, making it ideal for the cheeks or forehead. The Argon wand, with its sharper tip, works better on targeted spots like around the nose or chin. A practical strength of this system is the variety of wands. Many competitors ship with just 1 or 2 attachments, limiting how you can treat different zones. With 6 options including a smaller detail wand for blemishes and a larger body wand for the arms, you can actually customize each session. This modular approach also means you can focus on problem areas without overtreating the rest of your face, which helps avoid the reddening you sometimes see after an aggressive high-frequency session. However, there are hidden trade-offs that only become apparent after a few weeks of use. The wands are made of glass and can be fragile. Dropping the device once will likely crack a tip, and replacements aren't cheap. The manufacturer does sell spares, but they're sold separately on their website rather than directly through Amazon, which adds an extra step if you need a quick fix. Another point to consider is the learning curve. The device offers 3 intensity levels, and while the lower setting is gentle, the medium and high settings can cause a brief buzzing sensation that some users describe as electric tingling. If you're not used to that feeling, you might spend a few minutes figuring out the sweet spot, which can feel cumbersome for a morning routine. From a value perspective, the NuDerma sits in the mid-range price bracket for Athome high-frequency tools. You're paying for the brand name, the cosmopolitan endorsement, and the 6 interchangeable wands. If you compare it to a single wand device that costs half as much, the question is whether you'll